EVs distribution in the state should be curbed. Some said that voter ID card should be linked with Aadhaar, timely distribution of voter information slips, family members should be allotted to the extent possible the same polling station, ASD list and voter list should be provided to the parties, the expenditure limit of the candidate should be enhanced. One party mentioned that. Non-partisan action against any complaint irrespective of political party, basically level playing field. Parties welcome DCI's initiative of home voting for elderlies and PWDs. They requested for enhancing electoral participation in urban areas, also ensuring purity of electoral rolls. Deployment of CAPF on critical locations, deployment of micro-observers in the polling stations, especially in urban areas. Stop impersonation on poll day. Do webcasting of polling stations. Vigil over hate speech and social media. Uniform rate list for items across the state for including in the expenditure. So this is what is the overall suggestions given to us. I'll respond to them as and when, either with this topic or in the end. So friends, coming to the overview of electors in the state of Telangana. As you know, there are 119 constituencies, of which 88 are general, 12 are STs and 19 are SCs. The total electors as per the roll published yesterday, and it is published in all the 5 poll-going states together on 4th of October. In Telangana, total electors are 3.17 crore, and very happy position that male and female are almost equal at 1.58 and 1.58 crores. This is an empowerment of the women, which also I will speak in detail later. We made efforts to make the voter list very inclusive and worked with great zeal with the enrollment of the transgenders. So we have been able to register 2557 transgenders, and persons with disability marked in our electors roll are 5,06,000. This is again our efforts to make our electoral rolls inclusive and include every section of the society. 80 plus voters are 4.43, of which 7,600. The young voters number is 8.11 lakhs, which is also a very encouraging trend. Now, coming to the transparency and equal opportunity measures which we are taking while preparing the electoral rolls. Deletions are done only when Form 7 is received. No suo motu deletion. It is only and only after receiving a form and doing a ground verification. Even in the case of registered deaths, the certificates verification was mandatory. All deletions have been verified at the level of officers. And wherever deletions took place, this is just to give you an assurance that this is correct. 10% of the total deletions randomly selected and again rechecked. Further, wherever the total number of deletions in any constituency is more than 2%, this has to be mandatorily cross-checked and verified by the ERO. So, this is about the deletion part. About the purity of the electoral rolls. So the overview is like 22 lakhs voters have been deleted through an intensive process of 222 and 23. This is part of making it a pure. Initially I talked about inclusiveness. Now I'm talking about the purity. I'll also talk about the accuracy part of it. 14 lakh DAT duplicate voters deleted during 22 and 7.9 lakhs during 23. How do we then next? Now, there was a legacy issue in the state that many high-rise buildings, there were issues.
So 757 teams were made for covering 4,605 RWAs, covering 14.57 lakh households. And 50,000 forms 6 and 8 were received either to add the new voters or to make the corrections. Door numbers, address verifications having more than 6 voters across the state. This was another exercise which was taken. There was a